So Yahoo has been hit by the biggest ever cyber attack on customer data. It says 1 billion accounts were hacked in 2013, but details are only now coming to light. This is on top of another attack affecting about 500 million users, also back in 2013, which was revealed earlier this year. Mobin Nasir reports.
Stay close to the spotlight with the number.
When Yahoo launched this ad, it probably didn't mean the spotlight would be on customers' private data. But that's exactly what's happened. The company says 1 billion of its users were hacked in 2013. A statement issued by Yahoo's Chief Security Officer, Bob Lord, reveals the extent of the breach.
The stolen user account information may have included names, email addresses, telephone numbers, dates of birth, hashed passwords, and in some cases, encrypted or unencrypted security questions and answers.
This is the second hack reported by the company since it sold its internet business to Verizon for nearly $5 billion. 500 million users were affected by a separate breach, which also took place in 2013. These revelations could make Verizon reconsider its multi-billion-dollar deal.
Verizon, I think, probably will still see value in Yahoo because of the large number of users it has, but I think the money it's going to spend on it will be substantially reduced.
Yahoo was once the most popular internet search engine and email host. In recent years, it's lost that title to Google. And if Yahoo or the new owners of its internet business can't revive its reputation soon, internet users could soon be asking who instead of remembering Yahoo. Mobin Nasir, TRT World.
Well, for more on this, our senior business producer, Andre-Pierre du Plessis, joins me here in the studio. AP, if I was buying a car and I found out the brakes didn't work, and then later I found out the seatbelt didn't work and the engine didn't work, I'd be reluctant to go ahead with the purchase. What's going to happen with Verizon?
Exactly, that's a thing. You know, back in September when we reported on the first major hack of half a billion, you'd think like, oh, okay, maybe Marissa Mayer could get away with this because of her ties with Verizon CEO Tim Armstrong. They go back many years and kind of, you know, Marissa, the CEO of this company, were tapped over the fingers for what happened. But I think this is the final story, especially just a few minutes ago. Bloomberg reported that actually Verizon is now looking at one of two things, either backing out of this deal completely or renegotiating this 4.8 billion acquisition. I want to show you a chart just of this morning. Yahoo's stock price, it took nearly 5% dip. And this is quite extraordinary. I think it's going to fall even further, and I think it's pretty bad news.
Because ultimately, people want to know their information is secure, and if it isn't, they'll go elsewhere, right?
Exactly. These kind of businesses, these major tech companies, they need to be proactive instead of reactive. And a lot of people say that was the biggest problem. When Marissa Mayer, as a 32-year-old executive, took over this company, she was reactive. Instead of, a good example is something similar happened to Google. Google said they adopted this saying, which said never again. They hired a range of security experts, people with six-figure bonuses who said, you know, we are going to make it our goal to never let this happen again. Unfortunately, at Yahoo, they were focused on, you know, buying flashy startups like Tumblr, making Flickr more attractive, all these kind of applications that us millennials are really...
mended the roof when the sunshine was still there.
Yeah.
And they didn't really reach the same standard as Google then. I got you.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, again, this is really nothing else but a major management problem. There's a great book that I would suggest you put on your Christmas list.
You didn't write it, did you?
I did it, unfortunately. It's called Marissa Mayer and the Fight to Save Yahoo. And really, this gives you an impression into what goes on inside this company, what has been happening since 2012. It's a fascinating personal story because at the end of the day, you know, companies are people. People run those companies, and unfortunately for Marissa Mayer, this is her fire, her light has finally, I think, distinguished
It's been
It's no longer
extinguished.
it's being extinguished.
Okay, can't extinguish. Look, sounds like a sort of a Harry Potter, doesn't it? Marissa Mayer
yes.
and the whatever golden goblet.
Yes, and I mean, look at her. She sits here behind me. She's beautiful, attractive,
and very
CEO,
young.
and we were all rooting for her when she was at the age of 32 taking over this company. And now, unfortunately, as more and more gets revealed of what was happening during the time when she ran this company, it doesn't look good, unfortunately.
Okay. All right, AP, thank you very much for the analysis. Appreciate that.